Hey guys, in this video, like the last one, this is going to be about my Warlock. It's going to be about gems, enchantments and stats and stuff, both PvE and PvP. And we're going to start off like the warrior one, with the PvE side of things first. So, the gems for my PvE stuff is Mastery and Stamina, Intellect, and Pure Mastery. Now, like my warrior, a lot of my stuff's all Ordos gear. And it is quite good. There's benefits to the other one, the 4-piece, but unfortunately I've not been able to run a lot of normals. But I have got some normal stuff, but the Ordos gear still provides quite a good damage in raids. So for the stats, you need Intellect, Mastery, Haste, Crit. The hit chance, your spell hit should be 15. Now because of my gear it's 18, that's the best I can get it to the moment, but we can work with that. So we're going to just do a basic Destro DPS rotation, but let me show you the talents first. I like Dark Regeneration over Soul Leech, just purely because I've just always used Dark Regeneration. Shadow Fury, Soul Link, Burning Rush, Grimoire, Sacrifice, and Kojian's Cunning. For the glyphs, the exact same for PvP as the Glyph of Hellstone, the Glyph of Curse of Elements, and the Glyph of Siphon Life. Now the minor ones is the Random Spheres, which is just aesthetic. Glyph of Enslaved Demon is for the Green Fire quest, but I've never changed it because I've never had to. And Glyph of Nightmares, that's really good for BGs. For example, like Twin Peaks running across the water, you run across it. You don't sink into it like everyone else does. So I'm just going to do a simple, basic Destro Warlock rotation. The only buff I've got is my self one. And I'm not going to use Doomguard, and I've took the Potion of Jade Serpent out of my macro, so I will not be using any potions. So let's just see how well we can get this going. Now I usually leave my conflagrates till about now to get this speed on the cast time. Get that going. Get some pretty nice DPS out of it. Now you want to be trying to keep up your dots and your chaos bolts at all times. But as you can see, the damage is roughly around about 300k. It will drop down, but with raid buffs, potions, flasks, food, it will stay at about 300k minimum. So that's just a basic rotation there. The benefits of being Destro is it packs more of a punch for PvE and PvP. It's just more in your face and brash, whereas Affliction's more I put dots on you, I put dots on you, I put dots on you, run, survive, and let that damage tick away over time. But for Destro, it's really good. For example, like the best one is the Garrosh fight, is when he throws down the desecrated weapon and all the ranged is stacking up and ping ponging between it. You can just havoc one, target the other, and then double chaos bolt. It's great fun when you see that. So yeah, and then we'll have a wee look at Affliction. Yeah, I'm not too great at Affliction, so don't expect amazing stuff here. But the glyphs are Curse of Elements, Siphon Life, Hellstone. Well, the differences is the minor ones are the glyph of Soul Will. The talents, exact same. So let's get my Grimoire up. Self-buff myself, and I'll just have some food for mana. Like I did with the Destruction one, I won't use my Doomguard. Now, hopefully everything's off cooldown and I can use this. Right, so I was doing 300k-ish, say roughly, with destruction, so let's have a go at this. Hot on. Oh, the potion was in that. My bad. But it's not as great as destruction, as you can see with damage wise, but it's not that bad. It is really fun to just put dots on someone and then just run. For example, if I just target myself and just watch all that damage tick away. It is quite fun to watch that, especially if it's PvP and it's someone else like trying to run across the map to try and run to their healer, and it's just no, it's not happening. So yeah, like I said, the talents are the exact same. The glyphs are virtually the exact same. The only different glyph I would have would be unstable affliction. But unfortunately on my server, because it is dead, as you can see, no one. It's not an auction house, so it's just kind of crap. So yeah, with Affliction, I think you want to have more haste than Mastery. So I would go Intellect, Haste, Mastery, Crit. Still the same for PvE is 5% hit chance. Now for the PvP side of things, I never do Affliction PvP, rarely. Only when I'm just mucking around, really. So I'm going to switch back to Destruction and go to my PvP gear. So same gems, Mastery, Mastery, Stamina, Intellect. Only difference is hit chance is down from 15%, it's now down to 6. And I also forgot to mention, the best professions for a Warlock is tailoring and engineering. Now I've got tailoring and engineering, but I've just never been able to level engineering. I just find it too boring. But with it, the tailoring, you get master spell fed for your legs, so you get 285 intellect, 165 crit, and for your cloak light weave embroidery, which it gives you a proc of 2k intellect for 15 seconds, which is huge. If you get engineering, you get those springs in your gloves, I think they are, and you can get the little goblin glider and stuff for PvP, especially for battlegrounds. That's really fun, just getting away from bad situations. So that's the only difference, is the hit chance. Talents, I would go Dark Bargain instead of Soul Link. I would go Blood Horror instead of Burning Rush, and I'd go Grimoire of Supremacy instead of Sacrifice. Glyphs are the same, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. And you can still like even with PvP gear, like full 550 PvP gear, if you were going to do raiding, you can still get an absolute ton of damage out of a Chaos Bolt. Now watch this. Still get quite a bit of damage. So don't let that put you off. You get a lot of PvPers that are just sort of like, got PvE gear and all that sort of stuff. Now, do what you want. Have fun. That's what the game's for. So yeah, but Destruction is the best one. But Affliction, any Warlock will tell you, Affliction is really fun to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some jewels on at the end of this, like I did with the Warrior one. I'll also put in the description below, like I did with the Warrior, links to a Warlock who does PvP, which is Snutz. Snutz is a really good Warlock. I don't know if he does a lot of Affliction now though, I'm not too sure. And for PvE is Sparkuggz. So you can go check out their armory, and I'm sure they have YouTube videos and channels as well, so you can go check them out, maybe have a bit more information in mind. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'll add the jewels onto this, and I hope you stick around, like, subscribe. Thanks guys, see ya!